love, betrayal, and destiny. In the heart of Lagos, where opulence met tradition, there lived a beautiful and ambitious woman named Adanna. She was deeply in love with Chike, a wealthy and handsome businessman who had swept her off her feet with his kindness and charm. Their love story was the envy of many, as Chike had already expressed his intentions to make Adanna his wife. Everything seemed perfect until envy crept in. Adanna's best friend, Ifunanya, had always been close to her, sharing secrets, laughter, and dreams. But beneath her smiles lay hidden jealousy. Ifunanya had always wanted a man like Chike, but she could never win his attention. Watching Adanna bask in love and luxury only fueled her resentment. She masked her envy with a false smile, plotting silently. One evening, under the glow of city lights, Ifunanya decided to act. She arranged a secret meeting with Chike, claiming it was urgent. "There's something you need to know about Adanna," she whispered, her eyes filled with feigned concern. "She's not who you think she is. She's only after your wealth. I've seen her with other men." Chike, a man of deep emotions, was shaken. He loved Adanna, but doubt, once planted, began to grow like wildfire. He became distant, cold, and withdrawn. Adanna noticed the change but couldn't understand why. She confronted him several times, but his answers were vague, his eyes clouded with uncertainty. Days turned into weeks, and the love that once flourished now seemed to wither. Chike started pulling away, and Adanna, heartbroken, sought answers. When she discovered the betrayal, tears streamed down her face. She confronted Ifunanya in a moment of raw emotion. "Why, Ifunanya, you were my best friend," she cried, her voice breaking with pain. Ifunanya, caught off guard, could only lower her gaze, ashamed but unwilling to admit the truth. Just as Adanna thought she had lost everything, fate intervened. Chike, unable to find peace, decided to investigate Ifunanya's claims. He sought out Adanna's closest acquaintances, watched her actions, and even revisited old conversations. Slowly, the puzzle pieces fell into place. Ifunanya's lies unraveled before him, revealing the depth of her envy and the purity of Adanna's love. Regret weighed heavily on him, and he rushed to Adanna, falling to his knees. "Forgive me, my love," he pleaded, his voice thick with sorrow. "I let doubt blind me." Adanna, though deeply hurt, chose to forgive. "Love is built on trust, Chike. Let this be the last time doubt comes between us." Their love, once tested, emerged stronger. A grand wedding followed, a union not just of hearts but of lessons learned. The ceremony was lavish, adorned with gold and red, symbolizing both passion and strength. Ifunanya, consumed by guilt, faded into the background, a reminder that envy destroys, but love, when true, always prevails. But fate had one more surprise. A year into their marriage, Chike's business faced an unexpected downturn. The company that once flourished suffered losses due to economic changes, forcing them to make difficult adjustments. It was in this period of adversity that Adanna's true character shined. No longer just the elegant woman adored for her beauty, she stepped into the role of a strong and supportive wife, offering ideas and encouragement as they worked to rebuild their fortune together. Meanwhile, Ifunanya, lost in the consequences of her deceit, found herself struggling in life. The same envious nature that had driven her to betray her best friend had alienated her from opportunities and friendships. In an ironic twist, she sought out Adanna one final time, not for harm, but in desperate need of help. Adanna, now a wiser and more forgiving woman, chose to extend a hand of grace. She listened to Ifunanya's plight, and rather than gloat in triumph, she offered assistance, setting her former friend on a new path of redemption. "We all make mistakes," Adanna said, "but life teaches us that the true power is in learning and growing beyond them." As Chike and Adanna rebuilt their empire, their love stood as a beacon of resilience. Through trials and betrayal, they learned that true love is not just in grand gestures, but in the quiet moments of trust, understanding, and forgiveness. Moral of the story: jealousy is a silent enemy that destroys even the closest bonds. True love withstands the test of time and betrayal, for destiny will always favor the pure in heart. And above all, grace has the power to heal even the deepest wounds.